What's up, guys? Are you ready to have advanced level game? Well, today the topic I'm going to talk about is positive and negative emotional spikes. You have three different layers of it. So it's a positive emotional spike, neutral, and then a negative emotional spike. And when you're talking with a girl, she's going to feel emotions throughout the whole conversation. And then when you guys separate and you're no longer in that conversation, you want to leave her feeling good about you, about her experience with you. Now, if you can be aware of these emotional spikes, it will highly increase the likelihood that when she thinks about you, she's gonna have a good vibe, a good feeling about you. So that way, when it comes to seeing her again, she's gonna be excited. So let's talk about an example of a positive emotional spike. Something along the lines of, oh wow, that outfit looks really sexy on you, really brings out your eyes. What it's gonna do to her is gonna make her feel good. It's a compliment, it's gonna make her feel sexy, okay? Then she's gonna hear that and it's gonna bring her mood up, positive emotional spike, okay? That's just one example. It's a fun, flirty way of just having her feel good, having her think positively, okay? And that's kind of what that means. That's something you wanna maybe say throughout the conversation at the right time, and saying it the right way will make her more attracted to you. It'll make her feel good. Okay, so another option you could say is, I love how flirty you are with me. I love it. I love how flirty you are with me. If you say something like I love, it's just gonna let her know that, you know, you're excited about the experience with her. You're happy being around her. So saying something like I love how flirty you are with me, not only is it telling her that it's okay to flirt, you want more flirting, it's also complimenting her on how good she is at it. All right, now staying with the positive emotional spike, you also want to think about playful touching. So a high five, oh, that's awesome. So, oh, you're a big fan of sports? That's awesome, I love it. What's your favorite team? A hug around the shoulder, just lightly, like a little arm around her shoulder. Be like, oh, we're such a good team, you and me, wow. Putting your arm around her shoulders, playful, flirty touch. And then the last one I want to talk about is just a little nudge. She says something like, oh, you're corny, you know, something like a little joking, like just a joke. Then you can nudge her and be like, oh, get out of here with all that. It's just fun. It's playful. It's a way for you and her to engage in flirting and making her feel good. That's a positive spike. Okay, now let's go to neutral. So basically what neutral is just straight up conversation. Asking questions, giving answers. So, you know, you ask her, where are you from? How many siblings do you have? What's your job? That's neutral. That's just a normal person-to-person conversation to where you both are just kind of getting to know each other. It's not really flirting, it's just talking, all right? So that's pretty basic. That's your neutral level of an emotional spike. Now you have negative. Now negative is the most difficult to master. It's difficult to also understand because it's not really negative. It's just the thing that you're saying is negative, but you're saying it in a fun way. You're saying it in a playful way that still makes her feel good. All right? So what's an example of a negative emotional spike? Saying something to her like, wow, I cannot handle you. You are trouble. I don't know what to do with you. If I said those words like bland and just kind of like in a monotone, in a low tone, they wouldn't sound good. Like, wow, I can't handle you, you know, you're trouble. That doesn't seem good, right? But if you say like, wow, I cannot handle you, you are trouble, wow, oh my God, that to her is gonna be like still flirty. It's a negative thing you're saying in a sense, but it's flirty and she knows that you're joking. And if you can say it the right way, she'll still feel good. And that's kind of what you want throughout the whole conversation, is just her to feel good. Like I said in the beginning, when you disengage, she still has to have a good feeling about you. One last example with the negative emotional spike is saying something to her like, wow, I hate that outfit looks so damn good on you. What you're saying is negative, but you're still flirting. You're still saying something sexual that's making her feel good, still in a sense a compliment, but you're saying, I hate that outfit on you. Now, if you said it in a different way, you have to understand that what you're saying is important, but it's also how you're saying it that is equally as important. All right, guys? So what we're gonna talk about is kind of how we can then blend this all together in a conversation and how a girl kind of thinks when you're talking to her. So if you ever heard a girl talking to her friends, they could literally skip through topics so fast And that's kind of what you want to imitate, is that almost like a girl talking to her friend. You know, you're so easy to talk to. She has fun with you. She can see herself going to do fun things with you because you're easy to talk to. Now, if you recognize these positive, negative, and neutral emotional spikes, you can engage the conversation so well that she's gonna think that about you. She's gonna love talking to you and love being around you. What you're doing is still being able to continue the conversation in a confident way, but yet you're getting her to feel something. You don't wanna just have a conversation with a girl and it's all just neutral, right? Asking questions and answering questions, that is not fun. At the end of the day, it's not fun. A girl needs to have those emotional spikes in order to feel something about you. And that's your ultimate goal, guys, is getting her to feel good around you. It'll then get you to a second date. Please go ahead and like this video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below. Let me know what you want the next video to be about. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram. It's @itsjherman. And go to my website, coachingnaturalgame.com. You guys can submit your information. Let me know how I'm gonna help you with your dating life. I've been helping hundreds of clients in the last few months, and I'm really seeing a lot of good results. I wanna keep it going. Let's keep this momentum. Guys, I love giving you content. I love making your game go crazy through the roof, and make sure you guys are all getting attention from girls, getting girls interested in you, and hooking you guys up, getting in relationships that you're super happy in. All right, guys, much love. Let's get you guys to be alphas. Peace out.